The Senate on Monday passed a bill, federal government throughout January. The bill, which passed 60-40 with support of a handful of Democratic senators, nearly all Republicans, will be sent to the House of Representatives. If it passes the House, the bill will head to President Trump to sign. Trump earlier Monday said that he supports the funding deal, which was negotiated between Republicans and gang of moderate Senate Democrats. Nearly 6 weeks after the shutdown, House Speaker Mike Johnson told his Republican conference earlier Monday that he wanted GOP House members to begin traveling to D.C. House members were told that votes on deal could begin 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Before the Senate vote, Johnson refused to commit to the deal's key guarantee to Democrats that Congress will hold a separate vote in December on potentially extending enhanced Affordable Care Act subsidies. That vote would be on a bill of the Democrats chosen according to the Senate agreement. I'm not committing to it or not committing to it, Speaker Johnson said. Rob, is this an update on the video?
Yeah, this is a Reuters clip. I also have the president, and then I have Fox News.
Which one do you want to go with, Rob?
Let's go with the president.
Go for it.
Do you personally approve of the deal that's happening right now on Capitol Hill to end the government?
Well, it depends what deal we're talking about. But if it's a deal I heard about, that's certainly, they want to change the deal a little bit. But I would say so. I think based on everything I'm hearing, they haven't changed anything. And we have support from enough Democrats. And we're going to be opening up our country. It's too bad it was closed, but we'll be opening up our country very quickly.
Okay, and then what's the other one you got, Rob?
I have Fox News reporting on the Senate vote as well as Reuters.
Let's look at the Fox News one. Go for it.
We thought that this is pretty much how this was going to go. There's a reason they call those test votes and the test vote results. Sometimes the final vote is a little bit different, but that was not the case tonight. It was the same vote breakdown as what we had last night. Let me just go through the list. As you say, it was 60-40. They did not need 60 votes, however. They just needed a simple majority. They needed 60 votes to break that filibuster last night. Here are the Democratic yeas, the same coalition that voted with most of the Republicans last night. Catherine Cortez Masto, Democrat of Nevada, Dick Durbin, the Democratic whip, John Fetterman, who you just had on, Maggie Hassan, Democrat of New Hampshire, Angus King, the independent senator from Maine, who was also voting with Fetterman and Cortez Masto on the previous votes throughout the month of
Okay, Tom, thoughts?
So this is a show of strength by John Thune, because this needed a simple majority and all those Democrats could have stepped back. We went over the list. He was going, I'll make it even simple for her, both in Nevada, both in New Hampshire, Dick Durbin in Illinois, one in Virginia, Angus King in Maine, and then John Fetterman. No surprise about Fetterman. Those are the 8 that went with it. And so right now, 2 things happened this morning. The Republicans are all happy because they've won the battle, but 5 times out of 5, you'll lose the war for the midterm elections, and they got to get on the stick. There's no time for a victory lap right now. They got to address affordability issues and get that in front of the American people, what they're going to do. But what's also interesting this morning is Chuck Schumer. I saw in the Wall Street Journal, I saw in the Washington Post, Chuck Schumer was taking unbelievable heat. The people said that they personally called him. Remember, these are representatives calling senator. They're calling him and just jumping down his throat. And he was saying, I've been getting calls all evening. I was getting calls all morning. And, I don't know what all the anger is about. They knew this was coming. Listen to that carefully. Chuck Schumer saying to the media this morning that the other Democrats that are so upset in the House that these 6 senators came across, he says, we told them. They knew this was coming. You know what that means? Chuck Schumer knew before the weekend that the Dems were about to blink and that the Republicans weren't going to put in the concessions, especially the Obamacare subsidies. And so he's out there today, very interesting, talking to big media, trying to cover his butt, saying, I don't know why they're so upset. We told them this was coming. We gave them notice. We understood. So Chuck was telling people. Now, what was he telling people? Let's dive down. I'm losing 8 votes, man. I got Nevada, I got New Hampshire gone, Durbin went, and Virginia, Maine, and of course, damn Fetterman. They all went on me. That means Schumer couldn't pull those 8 in line. The president won, Schumer blinked. And I take you back to when Schumer sat in the Oval Office. This is a W for Trump over Schumer politically, but there's a lot of work to do, and they got to go win these midterm elections, and they got to turn the dialogue.
And by the way, literally everybody has turned against Schumer. I don't know if you've noticed that. Everybody is going for Schumer's
Was that headline this
throat.
morning right there?
What's that?
Yes.
The View is destroying Schumer? Is that it?
This is the headline from the Wall Street
Progressive
Journal
blame
Tom mentioned.
Got it. After Schumer shutdown. Well, what's the View wrap? What do you have on the
This
View?
is the View from yesterday where they... Here.
Because he couldn't get him in line.
Rob, it's a 6-minute clip. Do they get right into it or?
I'm not sure. I just found it.
Oh,
So
okay.
I haven't had a chance to screen
Yeah, but it looks like everybody is going after Schumer, and he's having a hard time. This is not a good season for him. So Pelosi is stepping down end of the year. It looks like Schumer probably is going to be gone as well here very soon.
The old guard needs to go. They need to go. If the Democrats want anything, Pat, and you see where the party's going with the Mamdanis and the AOCs and the Bernie Sanders, that's where their party, because they still have no message, they have no real leaders. That's who they're going to be their default. The Hakeem Jeffries, who doesn't do anything but everything. Somebody asked him a question the other day, Pat. The first thing he says is, "Well, Trump." It's like they're still caught in the Trump world, and unless they start shifting, they're going to be stuck in it. I think he is next.
AOC has a decision to make in February. If she announces she's running for Chuck Schumer's seat, how does she also not run for president, but like position herself for the VP slot?
Yep.
She's got to make a choice. You see what I'm saying? Is she going to position herself for VP? Is she going to make a short run for president to elevate her national exposure? Or is she going to run for Schumer's seat in the Senate?
I think the right move, Tom, is Schumer's position.
Yeah.
I actually agree with that.
Senate?
Yep.
I think so.
Well-
I think so. I think that's the right move. I want you to watch this clip, and then Adam,
Sure.
I'm coming to you. Go for it, Rob.
Are quick at work right now talking to the Democrat leadership that gets their campaigns funded by these insurance companies, and I sure hope it works.
Bingo.
I think that meteorite that hit the Gulf of America millennia ago that wiped out the dinosaurs is Trump care, and it's going to wipe out the dinosaur that's Chuck Schumer. I think Schumer's days are numbered, as
Dinosaur.
everyone else does. I think AOC will take him on in the primary and beat
Interesting.
him like a
Bingo.
drum.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I think it's a right
Quick at
career
work.
move for her. Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, well, he said the word that I was going to say. Chuck Schumer is a dinosaur who's politically homeless in the current Democratic Party, and he's a dead man walking. The Democratic Party is no longer the Democratic Party. It is now the DSA, the Democratic Socialist Party of America. Unfortunately, I would love to see a strong Democratic Party with substantive issues that could combat maybe some of the issues the Republicans are bringing up to the table. But the Democratic Socialists of America, highlighted by our good friend, what a guy, Mamdani and AOC and Bernie Sanders, it's a shell of what the Democratic Party, Bill Clinton, and even Obama used to be. So they're going in the wrong direction. They're doubling down on the 20%, on the 80% issues. Pardon me. And I think Chuck Schumer's days are numbered, and I think AOC is a better representative of what the current Democratic Socialist Party is in America, and we're not going to be better served for it.
You know
in
when
America.
Chuck Schumer's really bad downfall was? When on 4th of July, he was in front of the grill with a piece of cheese that was just frozen on there, and that was it.
No,
America was like,
I don't know if you can find this clip, but to me, Chuck Schumer's downfall was when Trump incredibly just won the election. And maybe it was even before the election. He goes, Chuck, your party's become so woke. You know, maybe you can come back as a woman and run again. Whatever he said. and he's like, he's looking real smug, looking real
Glum.
real glum, real glum.
Chuck, you're
And he's
looking
just like,
glum, very glum, Chuck. You're
and he
looking
just
glum.
ridiculed him in a nice way. I'm like, this guy's finished. Do you have that? Here we go.
Coming in very, very strong.
Look at
in a
him, look
certain
at
way.
him.
I won't tell you what way that is,
Look
but
at Chuck Schumer's face.
Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum.
Real glum.
Look at him.
He's
like, listen, look at him,
look at him, look at him.
Oh, tough guy.
But look on the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke your party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president.
And it's so true, because that's basically what the Democratic Party was at that point.
He is one of a kind.
so
man.
awesome.
The stuff that he does is
Look
Look at him, look at him.
Is
That's
this
the
your
photo,
burger?
man. Look at that. Look at that cheese.
Let me tell you what's going on today. We haven't done this in a while, so this is probably going to go in 30 minutes. We have a new hat that we've been working on for months, and it's officially here in 2 colors. Each are limited, numbered. Out of 150, they will go like this. Having said that, here's our latest Future Looks Bright hat. Go ahead, Rob. Then you look at that. By the way, it's sick, black and white. Zilur.
That's
Cash.
Who's that guy?
Who was that male model?
Who was it actually?
Justin.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Is that
That's
really
Justin?
Well,
Look at this guy.
Justin kind of is a male model. Let's
Look at
give
this
let's give him
stud.
a little credit. Come on.
Sick.
They were gonna go with
I
Rob
love it.
first.
I love it. I love it.
sick
So
too.
here's what we're doing. They're both limited, black and the white. If you order both, we're going to send you one of the shirts. The future looks bright. Rob, if you can click on the link, go to it, click on the hat. I think they're numbered. It says 150. Zoom in on the hat on the side. Keep going.
Boom.
150. Numbered out of 150, each one of them. So black and white. If you order both, you can pick a shirt, white or black. We'll send it to you as well. But if you want to order more than that, do so. Always remember what happens with these limited edition stuff. Rob, go to eBay if you can and just type in Future Looks Bright on eBay. Anything we do limited edition, they go within 45 minutes to an hour. In no time. Go to Future Looks Bright and then press search and then go to the right if you can search by price, highest. Okay, one more. Look at this. Look at these hats. $9,800 hat.
Stop it.
I'm telling you, number $3,000. That's hats out of 50. So, they're numbered. They're limited edition. They end up over here for people that want to pick them up or sport them. If I'm you, like when I buy something nice, I'm going to wear them. If you believe the future looks bright, go to vtmerch.com. Place your order on these hats. They're limited edition, 1 out of 150, each one of them. Get it for yourself. Get it as a gift. Christmas is around the corner. This could be something you can get for someone who's a big fan of the PBD podcast, Valuetainment, who's also optimistic, that believes the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.